he helped me build my first website, which was themontyos.com.
Yeah.
And that has grown to become Monty O's Life, and it operates under my PR company, which is Monty O's Network Inc.
Right.
And so when I started, I was writing what I was writing on Facebook, on my website, and the traffic just flew like that. You know, the traffic flew within a few weeks, and I was doing good. So in a month, I decided to apply for Google AdSense. I wasn't approved because they were looking for a number. They have a criteria. You have to get some kind of unique visitors on the page before. So I reapplied again after a few months, and it worked. I started running Google Ads on my website, and guess what? Within a week, I made $50, and their thresholds for payment was like $100 before they paid.
Right.
So within a week, I made $50. I was like, it's good business, you know.
Awesome.
So I actually did not receive $100 from Google for the first time, but I actually made 500 Ghana cedis from Google.
From Google,
Yeah, for running, you know, their ads for like a month.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is money, you know, I have to be serious. And I can't just stay online buying bundle, going to the internet cafes, you know, using people's PCs. So I bought a first laptop with the $500 that I had, you know, and I had this MTN modem. I started, you know, working at home, and I even developed my room into an office. So that's when the blogging thing started. And whilst blogging, you know, internet is a big platform. It has made the world very smaller. You can communicate with anybody you want to communicate with around the world. And I started meeting people who wanted to advertise, people who wants to invite me to, you know, music events, fashion shows, dance events, food expos, travel expos, and stuff like that. And I did not play with networking. Networking helps a lot.
Right.
So when I get a chance to travel, I network. What do you do? Oh, I'm this. So how can we collaborate? I have conversations with them. So I take chances. I capitalize on each and everybody around me, including my career, and then build, you know, a media empire for myself. So that is how it all happened. It started from Facebook to a website.
Okay, so that's like, okay, so a little drop of something actually makes a mighty something.
Exactly.
So that little drop of water is actually becoming a mighty ocean.
And when you start, you go for a very long time, but eventually it pays off.
Right.
Yeah, it pays off.
Okay, so that's actually, it's not bad. You know, it's actually a very nice story, very nice beginning.
Yeah, but it's a long story, but I summarized it.
Summarize it.
Because if I should start,
I really don't have time for you to sit here and tell me about the whole story. So it's better you yourself you just cut it into pieces. Okay, so far up to date, okay, so how long have you been doing this?
For the past, this year, December 21st, will be my 9 years doing this.
Wow.
Yes, will be 9 years. And I get people hacking the website. You know, they hacked my website, and Google had to ban my ads.
What is that though? Because my Facebook,
you know, it's crazy.
Was hacked. Right
no,
now,
that one doesn't hurt like having a blog hack, because that one pays. You know,
just like me, I just lose everything on Instagram, and I'm building it all over again.
That's
it's
the thing.
Crazy. Sometimes
so I got hacked like twice.
You know.
And anytime I get hacked, I learn something new to protect the site being hacked again. So, you know.
Okay, so far, you know, right now we have a lot of bloggers out there.
A lot.
We have so many bloggers out there.
And people confuse bloggers from media influencers. There are people who just have Instagram pages. When you say you're a blogger, that means you have a website that you write your opinions on.
Stories.
But most people don't have. They just create Instagram pages and automatically.
Just to make fantasies.
Yeah.
Okay, so far right now, there's challenges.
A lot.
Yes, I know, because right now there are a lot of, you know, so-called bloggers, because there are a lot of people that they are really not bloggers like you're saying. But I think because we don't understand the word itself, so probably we just put all of them inside that category. So what are some of the challenges that you face so far up till now? Like, what are some of the challenges
I face as a blogger? Well, it's a lot. The good one. Let me start with the good ones first. The good ones, you get people appreciating your articles, you get celebrities trying to build a relationship for you to handle their publications that brings you money.
Yeah.
You get companies that actually love the feature that you did and they want to work with you as their PR or as their influencer. Some even sign you on as an ambassador because you have that huge following, huge view and stuff. That is the positive part of it, or the good side. The bad ones is when you do an article that doesn't go in favor of a celeb or a company. You'll be going to court if you don't take time. Yes, they will sue you, and some to you pay them for damages, and some will attack you physically.
Characters and all that.
Exactly, but for me, nobody has gathered the courage to attack me physically. They insult me on Twitter. Oh, foolish blogger, useless boy. I'm used to it. I get that all the time for the past 9 years. And every article or every paper must sell. So when I do an article and I realize it's no good, I sometimes come back and, apologize that, the information I got wasn't it. I'm sorry for putting this out and stuff. But if I should do it and you don't approach me in a nice way and you come insulting me back to back, come on, I won't retract anything. We just leave it there like that, and we'll still make you look innocent.
Okay, so but you're inside the fashion industry too.
Yeah, virtually.
So I think the last Aquaman's.
Yeah, I made an appearance for Bushai.
And I was like, what? What's this guy doing on the
I tried.
I think I even commented on Instagram. I commented on that video.
Oh yeah, you did.
You did. Wait, you should have been doing this long time.
The thing is, I don't have I don't qualify. For a male model, they look for 6'8", 5'11". I'm skinny, and I'm 5'10".
Yeah.
I'm not 6. What will I be doing?
And you have plenty hairs like
exactly.
Lion or tiger. And we need guys that wax all their
so I was there, and
and
Michelle was like, Monty, I have this Sarauta collection, and I'll be showcasing it at the Crabman's. But there is this outfit, it will fit you.
Okay.
So come let me measure you so that, and I went to his studio.
But you rock it. You did work.
Oh, Charlie,
I
tried.
How did you enter inside the fashion industry too? Because I realize right now you're more into it. Like you're almost every fashion show and every fashion organizing. So how did that also happen?
Okay, so first of all, I want people to understand that the fashion industry really pays if you do it well. Despite the fact that people think modeling is not a career in Ghana. Yes, it's not, because it's like a hobby, because most agencies,
it has paid some
they don't pay at all. So for modeling is, how do you call it? It's a hobby in Ghana. But if you do it well and you get there, automatically to pay off. So how I started was, I wasn't a fashion freak. I wasn't a fashion freak. So one of my destination assignments as a travel journalist as well, I went to South Africa. I got an invitation from the Itequini municipality, and they are the organizers of the Durban Fashion Fair. They were like, you have so many followers, blah, blah, blah. They want to penetrate the West African market. So they sent a proposal saying, this is what they want me to do. They will pay for my accommodation, and I'll pay for the flights, and I'll come, watch the fashion shows, take behind the scene pictures, blah, 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 do live updates and blog on my website. So I went there, and it worked. The show was nice, and that was my first time attending a fashion show.
Okay.
You see the whole thing. So when I got there, when they say fashion show, I think people just go and sit and watch. But it's a whole different setup on its own. It's a show. It's an event. Like it's a party.
Look, what are you saying?
It's a party.
This is back outside. This is something that you will see. You actually see Rihanna actually dressed up.
Exactly. It's a whole party.
To go watch. This is what you see Jay-Z and
exactly.
Beyonce go watch.
And funny enough, when I went there, the president of South Africa came to the show.
Yes, but back in Ghana, people don't really. I think they'll sit down there and actually think that, oh, okay, so fashion show no cry, they're not weird.
And one thing I don't blame them is how they brand the show. Sometimes, you can see some fashion shows. You can set up a show with just in tabo got up. No, if you do it well, it sells.
You do anyhow, then you go see anyhow.
So back to my story on how I entered the fashion industry. So when I went there, I watched the first designer. I'm like, okay, so this is how it comes. The design, they mention the designer, you come showcase the collection, the models work. Another designer comes. So I'm like, oh, so it's a place for them to exhibit their clothes for future purchase. So I'm like, okay, yeah. So I started doing articles on each designer and their collection,
Right.
And then when I got back to Ghana, another invitation came from Mozambique to attend the Mozambique Fashion Week because they saw the work I did.
You've developed wings.
Exactly.
So you have to keep flying.
So I'm like, no, this thing is, the fashion industry is nice. And you know, let me be honest there.
So now you understand how excited we get when we are busy flying around.
I was getting free outfit. Every designer I do a feature for, oh Monty, give me your measurement. Then they'll ship. I'll get this. I'm getting shoes to the extent that I became an ambassador for Adidas South Africa for 2 years. And I was getting kicks for free.
Yeah.
You see the whole thing, I'm like, oh wow, so this is this. So I'm like,
amazing.
no. I have to attach fashion blogging to it. And it's actually, honestly, I make money from it. Personally, I make money from it.
Yeah.
Not only that, I get products, you know, I get outfit. It's just fun. It's just fun. So I got into the fashion industry through a recommendation from the South African tourism and then the Ethiopian municipality.
So so when people say there's no achievement or there's no anything good in fashion, me myself sometimes I tell them that probably is the line of your ways, or probably is the way you do it. Because if you can work for some of us, why is it not working for you? That means you're not doing the right thing. You understand? Okay, so that is there for that. So if you're just tuning in, you missed a lot, but you've not missed the fun part of it anyway. So keep tuned. If you're watching, this is EP Urban Radio, new face of online radio. You could join us Facebook EP Urban Radio, Instagram EP Radio, Twitter EP Radio. Join us online EP-radio.com, and then you could join us on this conversation. You guys should call, or Multi is here. Any question you want to ask, okay? So 0303 93480. If you're not in Ghana, you can add our country code +2 3328, and then join us on this conversation, and it's actually fun here with Moti. Okay, so Moti, this so far, okay, you've been attending fashion shows, and then I think this year we have Mercedes-Benz coming up too. You'll be out.
And I'm working as well.
Whoa! So wait, are you trying to take the wrong way from
no. It's another designer who saw me rocking Bushai stuff and was like, Monty, I need you to work for me too. Okay. I'm not going to mention his name, or else it won't be news again.
Yeah, I want to see that secret that day. Anyway, I'll be at the backstage. So okay, so far, what would you say? Because people think maybe we just joke around or we play around and stuff like that. So, what do you think about some of the top fashion shows so far in GH, like when it comes to the performance, the organizations and all that? Because we're always here to learn and then fix up things that are not right and good. So what do you think, and what do you think is good